Okay, so what is it with wholesaling? What's got everybody so excited about jumping into wholesaling to get into real estate? I mean, it's been very popular lately where, the past several years, everybody's getting into being a wholesaler. And why? There's so many other ways to get into real estate that don't require money, that you can do it with a limited budget, which I assume is why most people are looking at wholesaling. So what is it about wholesaling that's so attractive? Well, let's see. Okay, number one, when you're first getting into real estate investing, it can be intimidating. It can be kind of daunting because, here's a whole new field that we're not familiar with that seems, run by money people and bankers and realtors and everybody. And, it's just kind of intimidating with just the average person coming into it, trying to learn how to do real estate investing. And my gosh, we got to have money and we got to buy it and we got to be responsible and make payments and all this stuff. It can be very daunting and very scary, getting into it. So what is it that we really like? Well, wholesaling allows us to get into a property without having to take on the financial burden, without having to have credit approval, without having to get financing, without having all the responsibility of owning property and having to deal with the payments and taxes and insurance and everything. It makes it much easier because basically all you have to do is find a deal, get it put under contract, and then you're assigning your contract for a fee. It's a simple way to get started. So kind of a simple way to get around the fear and, the responsibility of having to actually buy the property and take on all of that credit check and everything that goes along with it. It's a big headache. So wholesaling really appeals to people because the ease of how to get into it, the low to no cost to get into it. It's really an attractive thing. But here's the thing. There are other ways of getting into real estate without having to spend money like that. It can take a little more effort, but, maybe not because, wholesaling can be a real pain in the rear. The things you have to go through, you have deals stolen from you and that. So there's lots of different ways to get into real estate, but wholesaling is the easy way to get in and, requires very little capital expenditure, doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and it can help make you some money.